Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys choosing to spend some time with me and watch the video today. Really appreciate that. And guys, today I have some news I want to share with you guys that the public has not heard about regarding the soon to be announced new technology that's coming out that's going to quote make forward-facing sonar obsolete. And obviously you know how disturbed I am about that. We're going to get into that in today's video. I'm going to share a little bit of info with y'all and give you some opinions, and definitely be curious to get your guys' opinions as well. Also, guys, before we get started, I just want to remind you about the October sale on my SolarBlat series RB2 series sunglasses by SolarBlat. These are RB2s I got on. These are the RB3s right here with the matte gray frames. If you'd like to get a pair, you can get them at 20% off on the SolarBlat website. I'll put that in the link in my description, and they've also got some good sales on their other glasses there too, so appreciate you guys checking that out. Okay guys, you're getting ready to hear. I'm not sure when this is going to be announced. It could be a month, 2 months, it could be 6 months, but it's coming within the next 6 or 9 months for sure. But the two major electronic companies that I know about are poised to release this new technology that they say is going to quote make forward-facing sonar Livescope obsolete. And how I know this is, guys, I have several friends I keep in contact that fish the Elite Series and the Bass Pro Tour. You guys have heard me make, I break news occasionally on the channel, and every time that I broke some news with my sources that back it up, it always comes to pass. It always comes true. And the reason this is because I don't reveal the names of the people that share this information with me. I keep that anonymous. And by doing that, they feel comfortable to share some of this information. And it's really critical to get it out to the public, guys, because one of the things that I think is very un-American is when people and companies, they try to hide stuff, or they try to put a lack of transparency on issues that affect not only our sport but the public and the industry. So I think that it's sort of a responsibility to try to make all this stuff as transparent as possible. So anyway, here's the deal, guys. I had a phone call from actually two of my buddies this past week, and I got another video coming out on some bass rule changes. But what I want to say on this is, it was sort of tied in with it, is the electronic companies out there, and this has come from two people that are partnered with some of these electronic companies. They are in the position, or they're getting ready to announce this new technology that they've been working on, that, for lack of a better term, these guys said that, quote, it's going to make forward-facing sonar obsolete. Guys, if that doesn't shock you and scare you to the core as a bass angler, you're not paying attention to what's going on, because we've already seen how the initial forward-facing sonar, panoptics, perspective modes, all that stuff has completely devastated the sport. It has turned the sport into something that's not even recognizable. You guys have seen it here on the channel. I don't need to rehash it. But when you're talking about these electronic companies are poised to introduce this new technology that's going to make the existing technology that is already in the process of destroying our sport completely obsolete, that only means a further advancement in the ability for anglers to use technology to catch more and more fish. And I've talked about this for a long time, guys. If you guys have watched my anti-Livescope playlist, I've talked about many times the fact that, and this was before I even found out about this week, I've talked about this, that I can promise you those electronic companies are in the process of trying to advance the technology further and further to increase profit margins to the point of where it's going to stop. So anyway, guys, I'm speculating at this point because I don't know what that technology is, but for somebody to make such a strong statement, and this is coming from the electronic companies, those exact words, that it's going to make forward-facing sonar obsolete, what is that going to look like? What is that technology going to look like that already takes the existing technology that we have no business using and making it even more advanced? What that's going to do is it's going to further multiply and exacerbate the current problems that we have. The problems of allowing anglers to tap into populations of fish that need to be protected and need those type of offshore deep water sanctuaries. Further, it gets into destroying the aesthetics and the mystery and the magic of the sport. Obviously, there's probably obviously there's going to be a price increase on this technology, so it further creates and makes bass fishing an elitist sport, and it further creates an unlevel playing field between people that can afford that technology and not. And the biggest thing about, and aside from the sustainability issues of the fisheries, the biggest thing about it is it takes us away from what fishing is. This is not fishing. Make no mistake about it, guys. Forward-facing sonar and any technological advancements that go beyond that are cheating. It's not fair chase. It is plain and simple cheating, the same way that you're not allowed to use drones to deer hunt with. You're not allowed to use certain type of technology to deer hunt with. The Boone and Crockett scoring system doesn't recognize records that are taken using certain technologies. It's the same with bass fishing here. It's cheating. And the problem that you have, and this is the point of another video I'm going to do later in the week here, is that the tournament organizations, they are so in bed with these electronic companies right now that they are not going to turn them down, because they are terrified of losing the support of those electronic companies as far as the financial subsidies. That is the bottom line with it. Make no mistake about it. And it's irresponsible, it's dangerous, it's dark. If you are paying attention to anything in the sport and you have any awareness of the history and the heritage and the tradition of bass fishing, this ought to absolutely shock you and outrage anybody with that. So what this looks like, I don't know. I don't know what this looks like, but I can promise you it's not good. I can promise you if they make a statement that this is going to make forward-facing sonar obsolete, you can bet that it's going to be terrible for the sport. And here's sort of what I speculate about it a little bit. Now, for the most part, forward-facing sonar has been associated with finding groups of fish that are offshore, just roaming around out there. That's been the wheelhouse for it. How it has been able to dominate and change the sport of bass fishing is tapping into these little individual or wolf packs of fish just swimming out in open water. But I have a feeling that this new technology, whether it's this one coming up or one after that, is going to be able to exploit shallow water options. So the fish that are normally have been protected in docks and laydowns and grass beds and all that type of stuff, that population of fish that live shallow, I really feel that they're going to tap into that to literally make it where there's no place for the fish to hide. It's like the fish can't hide in a grass bed, they can't hide in a laydown tree, they can't hide underneath a dock, they can't hide in open water, they can't hide on a drop-off, they can't freaking hide anywhere, because this technology is taking away every aspect of that mystery of fishing. And so many people do not get that. It's like when you take away the mystery of fishing, it's the same thing as opening up your Christmas present the day before Christmas. It's messed up. So I'll keep you updated, guys, but I just wanted to let you know that this came from very reputable sources. I'm not going to name them like I never do, but they've never been wrong before. And you guys that have followed my predictions and me sharing this stuff with the same group of people that's showing me this information, they're right every single time. They're going to be right this time. So I'll keep you guys abreast about it. And all you can do, guys, is keep hammering the tournament organizations. Keep hammering Bassmaster. Keep hammering MLF. Let them know you're going to cancel your subscription, your memberships. You're going to quit watching their shows until they start doing the right thing for the future of the sport. So anyway, I'll keep you updated, guys. Talk later.